This counterintuitive idea makes even more sense once you understand what happens when a habit is formed in the brain. A habit that has been encoded in the mind is ready to be used whenever the relevant situation arrives. When Pretty Allwell, a therapist from Austin, Texas, started smoking, she would often light up while riding horses with a friend. Eventually, she quit smoking and avoided it for years. She had also stopped riding. Decades later, she hopped on a horse again and found herself craving a cigarette for the first time in forever. The cues were still internalized. She just hadn't been exposed to them in a long time. Once a habit has been encoded, the urge to act follow whenever the environmental causes reappear. This is one reason behavior change technique can backfire. Shaming obsessed people with weight loss presentation can make them feel stressed, and as a result, many people return to their favorite coping strategy, over overeating. Showing picture of black in lungs to smokers lead to higher levels of anxiety, which drives many people to reach for a cigarette. If you are not careful about cues, you can cause the behavior very behavior you want to stop. Bad habits are autocatalytic. The process fits itself. They foster the feeling they try to numb. You feel bad, so you eat junk food. Because you eat junk food, you feel bad. Watching television makes you feel sluggish, so you watch more television because you don't have the energy to do anything else. Worrying about your health makes you feel anxious, which causes you to smoke too. Is your anxiety, which, which makes your health even worse, and so you're feeling more anxious. It's a downward spiral, a runaway train of bad habits. Researchers refer to this phenomena as cue-induced wanting. An external trigger causes a compulsive craving to repeat a bad habit. Once you notice something, you begin to want it. This process is happening all the time, often without us realizing it. Sensitive have found that showing a picture of cocaine, cocaine for just 33 milliseconds stimulates the reward pathway in the brain and spark desire. This speed is too fast for the brain. It consciously registered. The addict could not even tell you what they had seen, but they grabbed the drug all the same. Here's the punchlines: you can break a habit, but you are unlikely to forget it. Forget it. Once the mental groups of habits have been cramped into your brain, they are nearly impossible to remove entirely, even if they go unused for quite a while. And that means that simply resistant temptation is an ineffective strategy. It is hard to maintain a zen attitude in a life filled with interpretation. It takes too much energy. In the short run, you can choose to overpower temptation. In the long run, we become a product of the environment that we live in. To put in bluntly, I have never seen someone constantly stick to positive habits in a negative environment. A more reliable approach is to cut bad habits off at the source. One of the most practical way to eliminate a bad habit is to reduce expo- exposure to the you that causes it. If you can't seem to get any work done, leave your phone in another room for a new hour. If you are continually feeling like you are not enough, stop following social media accounts that trigger jealousy and envy. If you are wasting too much time watching television, move the TV out of the bedroom. If you are spending too much money on electronic, quite reading reviews of the latest tech car. If you are playing too many video games, unplug the console and put in a closest after each other. This practice is an inversion of the first law of behavior change. Rather than make it obvious, you can make it invisible.